Do you ever wonder why things just kind of fizzle out? Ever wonder why you have all these fantastic ideas, but then the slightest little thing completely derails any progress that you're ever going to make, and it stops you getting to where you want to be? Do you ever wonder why this always happens to you? I'll just dead quickly tell you something. See, the decision-making process, we have the rational side of the brain, to simplify things, and we have the emotional side of the brain. The rational side of the brain makes decisions, makes plans, has ideas like, I need to lose weight. I need to lose 20 kilos, 30 kilos, right? Rational side of the brain says, if I get up early in the morning and if I go to the gym, that's gonna start me off in a really, really good place. And the chances are my behaviors for the rest of the day are probably going to be in line with someone who wants to do what I want to do. Rational decisions, tick, I'm going to set the alarm clock and I'm going to get up an hour before I normally do. I'm going to go to the gym before work because I am a rational human being. Then what happens? Your alarm goes off. And it takes you completely by surprise because you're so sleepy and you're so warm and it's so comfortable and it's so nice and it's so chilly outside and it's a little bit dark. That's the emotional side of your brain overriding the rational side of your brain. And this is the issue. This is what happens all the time. Whenever you want to do something, your emotional side will always compete and will always win against the rational side because you have no systems in place to deal with emotional decision making. You are relying purely on motivation. And when it comes to a struggle of strength, the emotional side is always going to be stronger in the end than the rational side. The rational side will put up a really, really, really good fight, but in the end, the emotional side's going to get the rational side in a headlock and it's going to shake it and it's going to win. I've heard it likened to, and this is probably the best likening, if that's even a word, that I've ever heard. So listen, if you can imagine there's a guy riding an elephant. The guy has only got so much control over the elephant. So the guy riding the elephant, the rider, would probably be what we would call your rational thinking. Now the emotional side, that's the elephant. You've only got so much control. You can only control that elephant for so long before it just goes, we're going this way. And it's when you learn to recognize this, it's when you learn to recognize that emotions are getting in the way of rationality that you can really start to progress in. It's when you've got systems in place. So when your rider gets tired, when your rational side of the brain gets tired, when your motivation starts to run out and emotions get that little bit stronger and they start to pull you in the direction that you don't really want to go and you shouldn't be going, that's when systems and processes and plans and structure and clarity completely and utterly take over. Now I realize this has been a little bit of a rant. This has been a little bit of a waffly video. So if you want to talk to me about how I can help you tame your rider, how I can help you recognize the difference between rational decisions and emotional decisions, if you want me to help you put plans, structure, and processes in place to help the rider beat the elephant, shoot me a message. Click the link, we'll have a 15-minute conversation and we'll take it from there. I hope, even if you don't message me, even if we don't have a conversation, I hope today's video has given you something to think about. Remember, if you can control the elephant, you can go where you want to go. Enjoy the rest of your day.